Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am now streaming live. How about that? Talk to me in the chat. How's this? Can you see me? Can you hear me? You can see me? Okay, great. You hear noises, but can you actually see me? Wow, the chat is going crazy. I thought there was something up. Something up and something wrong with going on. Because normally the chat goes ape bonkers and crazy nuts. Right? So I thought that there was something wrong with the chat not actually working. So here I am. I've been here for the past 13 minutes. I don't know why it wasn't working, but all I did is click stop. And then click go. How many of you could actually hear and see me previously? Were there many of you that could actually see and hear me when I launched? When I first started? The one guy could, yeah? Great. And then it went black? Bizarre. Right, well, I don't understand what happened there, but hopefully... Okay, you hear an echo. Is there anyone besides Uber Rafflemouth that hears an echo? Scotch. It's all good? Great. Great. Here, let me see if I hear an echo. Hello? It's all good? Great. Here, let me see if I hear an echo. Hello? Nope, no echo. Great. Sounds good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I was talking to myself for a good 10 minutes there before I realized that I wasn't actually broadcasting live. So I'm gonna go. Where was I? I was telling you about my beautiful wife and the cigar she got me. It was my birthday last week. I decided to do my show on my birthday, but because of that, my beautiful wife did not have the car, so she couldn't go out and give me a birthday present. So she took the car the next day and went to one of my favorite cigar shops here in Seattle. It's called Rain City Cigar, and she purchased me a number of cigars, including this fine number. It's the LFD cigar, which stands for Flor Dominicana. Now, I don't know what Flor Dominicana means, or La Flor Dominicana, the flower of the Dominican Republic, I'm assuming. It's probably a decent guess. Anyway, look at this sucker. It's a huge, huge cigar. This is no Churchill, and I do love Churchills. This actually has a higher gauge, and it's longer. So we are going to destroy this thing with fire and enjoy every moment of it. Ladies and gentlemen, I do have your fan art. Thank you for submitting your fan art to scotchandsmokerooms.com. I will show it off momentarily. And contest entrance. I, of course, have sent your prizes, and I'll tell you more of that in a moment. Alright, she also got me some classy matches. I'm not a fan of using lighters, as everyone knows, to light your cigar. So we're going to go ahead and use the cedar numbers. That's your number first. There we go. There we go. There we go. And it serves it. Yeah, it's sure is. Nice, actually. It's heavy in the jaw. Ironbark, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much for being here. I already had to ban one guy who was talking about unclassy things in chat. It is a revelation to have you here in chat today. Thank you, Ironbark. Oh, mod of mods. Mortis fan, dear Oxhorn, I'm very sorry I missed your birthday. Happy belated birthday. Thank you very much. I had so many great birthday wishes on my birthday last week. Thanks to everybody for coming. Thanks to everybody for being so supportive. And of course, thanks for everybody for coming to the show and interfacing with my contests. Alright, I'm going to tell everybody that the show is now live because I feel some people might have left thinking that I wasn't doing the show today, but I of course am. There we go. Autumn says, I'll try to stay on as long as I can. The pills I'm taking for my back are making me drowsy. Autumn, I know exactly what it's like to feel sick. My beautiful, gorgeous wife, of course, just gave birth, and so she was on many medications of her own while she was recuperating, so you have my sympathy. I hope you feel better very soon. And I'm so glad that you're here. Sausages23 on Twitch TV says, hello, Oxhorn. Hello, Sausages23. I'm so glad you're here. Everybody else is at scotchandsmokerings.com right now. That's where the chat is going on. If you prefer to stay here at Twitch TV, by all means stay there. But that's where the chat is right now, so feel free to join whichever one you like. We are here for a gentlemanly time and a classy beverage. Cheers, bottoms up, and so on. Ah, that's good Scotch. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we go on, I'm going to tune you in to a very secret and classy project that I'm working on. Oh, smoke rings, says Chris Melton. Okay. Alright, I cannot deny you the smoke rings. That one guy says my wife is loving the bowler hat. Good sir, if you would like to please your wife, you could click on shop here at scotchandsmokerings.com and go to the bowler hats section and you'll find some bowler hats on my shop that you can purchase immediately from Amazon.com. Do I get a cut? Maybe. Just saying. Just saying. You don't want to disappoint the wife. Man, my smoke rings are lame today. Come on, Oxhorn, what's wrong with you? Oh, more scotch? Okay. And we need more classy music. There we go. Just needed a little bit more scotch and some classier music, that's all. Oster Cactus says, Oxhorn, how does the wish list work? Very simply, I've got an Amazon.com wish list. I have it embedded on my website here. You can click on the wish list tab, scroll through all the things that I want, and if you want, you can buy me something. And then it will send to my P.O. Box. I've got my P.O. Box listed. If you would prefer to just send it directly there, that is, of course, acceptable. So anyone who wants to send me things, I'm not going to say no. I do accept bribes. So there you go. What was I saying? Oh yes, secret. The secret is, of course, that I'm releasing a new video. But it's not a machinima video. Well, I take that back. There are two things. I am releasing a machinima video. I've been working on it for 2 years. It's coming, and I'm making it a priority. I'm going to release it. In the meantime, I have been inspired to create another video, which I'm almost done with. It's going to be a lot of fun. I have a feeling it may indeed go viral because I can predict the future, apparently. And I'm just letting you know that it's going to be a lot of fun. Hint, it has to do with something you're looking at right now. Obviously, besides me, you're looking at me right now. It obviously has something to do with me because I made it. But aside from me, it has something to do with what you're looking at right now. I suppose it could be something on me. Anyway, it has something to do with something in this square, this like rectangle right there. It has something. That's the hint, right? And it has nothing to do with the Queen of Hearts. Okay, whatever. I'm not going to tell you what it doesn't have anything to do with and what it does. But that's the secret. It's a video. I'm working on it. I've shown it to a few family members, and they like it. So I have a feeling it's going to be fun. I'm working on finishing it. Gavin, my beautiful baby, makes a cameo in it. It's going to be fun. So that is the secret. I hope to get it out soon, so stay tuned. Sausage23 says, so friend, how goes the biz? The biz, my friend, goes very well. I am, of course, an internet mogul making millions and millions of dollars on all of my intellectual properties, which is, of course, why I have a wish list on my website instead of buying the things myself. The millionaire that I am, rolling in the dough. No, I do okay. It's about a beard, says Sausage 23. That's a very good guess. Of course, by that logic, it could be about a cigar, could be about a derby, could be about tobacco pipes, could be about external hard drives, or even a polka dot curtain, or the Queen of Hearts, or suspenders, or a nose, yeah, whatever. JS284 says, I hope you bought your baby classic set of suspenders. That reminds me, I have some pictures of baby Gavin that I was going to send to my Facebook page, and he is in suspenders. He looks adorable. I haven't done it yet, but I am going to. XWolf540 says, that's the biggest cigar I've ever seen. My wife got this for me for my birthday. I'm really thrilled with it so far. I have smoked one bigger than this. It was a Victor Sinclair, I forget, but if you go to cigars.com and look for Victor Sinclair and look for like a 32 gauge, you'll find a very large cigar. But this one is a fairly decent size. Not only is the gauge huge, but it's it has some length to it. So, Mad Strand Peter says, Ox, I missed your birthday stream last week because it was my own birthday as well. So happy delayed birthday, Mad Strand Peter, happy belated birthday to you as well. Happy birthday, my friend. Are you going to play Gears of War 2? Asks Majora Mujo. No, why would I play Gears of War 2? Oh wait, GW2. Is that Guild Wars 2? Oh, these gaming acronyms. Guild Wars 2, maybe. I may play Guild Wars 2. I played the original Guild Wars for 30 seconds. Those were an amazing 30 seconds. So amazing that I didn't play it ever again. So who knows, maybe I'll pick up Guild Wars 2 and we'll see what happens. The night is young. The night is young. Bob Saget says, remember me, Oxhorn? Of course I remember you. Full House was an amazing time in my life. Alright. Time to show off some fan art. If I can find it. We had 3 submissions this week. All of them fantabulous. This one was submitted by Greg Hartung. And, it's just, what can I say? What isn't to like about this submission? He was in Las Vegas with his family on vacation, and he saw this, and he said, you know what? This is Scotch and Smoke Rings right here. It says anything is possible in Vegas, and he's got bacon candy, bacon strips, adhesive bandages, bacon spray freshener, gummy bacon. What's this? Something picker? Toothpick dispenser. Oh, it's a bacon-shaped toothpick dispenser of all things. And then, of course, bacon toothpicks with the little pig right there. In a top hat and an eyepiece, I might point out. So, oh, and bacon floss. Can't forget the bacon floss. Taken from It's Sugar in Las Vegas. My friend, Greg Hartung, you always submit some fantastic fan art, and you have done so again on this occasion. Thank you for that, sir. This one was submitted by Patrica, our favorite Patrica. Happy birthday, Oxhorn. Original fan art from Patrica. Look at this anime girl. Look at her fangs. I would not want her to ever take bath salts, because then she would become a cannibal, and I would be scared. Look how successful she would be if she took bath salts and became a cannibal. My goodness. But I have to say, that's a very, very cute picture from Patrica. Thank you very much, Patrica. And then this one was submitted by Kyle KR, and in the email he sent to me, he said, this is revenge for slapping my blood elf. I don't ever recall slapping the blood elf. Perhaps it's something in the Quest storyline, but this is Grand Executor Mortus. Mortus! That's right, the character that Blizzard created in the game, named after my character Mortus, and he's dead. He's dead. This is the one in Silver Pine Forest, and the guy just killed Mortus. Oh, it's tragic. I just don't know what could compel a guy to kill Mortus. What did Mortus ever do? Oh, I suppose he slapped your character. Yeah, all right. I can see the revenge there, but it's his Mortus. What can I say? Anyway, thank you everybody for your fantastic fan art. You guys did an amazing job, as always. If you would like to submit fan art to this fine program, we're at scotchandsmokerings.com right now. There's a little contact button on the side. Feel free to use that. Major Morjo says, right, I didn't play one, but I've spent some time in the beta, and can tell you it's worth a look. Really? Is it really? Okay, I will check out Guild Wars 2. I believe you. No, I really do. I believe that of all the people on the internet, the partakers of this fun program, those who patron my show, are probably the most video game savvy and know their games more than anyone else. Better, I should say, than anyone else. So I will take your advice, Major Mojo, and check it out. Ikogini on Twitch TV says, hello there, Mr. Awesome Hat, I am new here. capital D, 2 carrots with an underscore separating them. My friend, it is a pleasure and a privilege to have you here. We are all at scotchandsmokerings.com right now. There is quite a lively chat going on right there. I know the chat looks kind of dead here at Twitch TV. Feel free to stay if you prefer, or go to scotchandsmokerings.com, whichever is of your proclivities. Sausage23 says, my friends have quit WoW over it. Guild Wars 2 he's talking about. I think he's a buffoon, but I've pre-ordered Guild Wars 2 as well. Really? They quit WoW for Guild Wars 2? That is shocking. Shocking and obscene. Who could possibly quit WoW? I would try it, though. I would definitely try it. Ironbark says that it's definitely worth a look since there's no subscription fee. Ah, things are starting to crystallize. Things are starting to come together. No subscription fee. I can't even blame the breeze. There's no breeze right now, and I'm failing at the smoke rings. There you go. Green Giant says, hey Ox, can I get a congrats shout out? I just started a new job. Green Giant, congratulations, and a major shout out to you, my friend. It's a big deal to start a new job. It really is. I remember when I started my very first job, I was 15 years old, and I worked as a drive-through window operator at Taco Bell. Yes, my very first job was Taco Bell. The nice thing about working at Taco Bell is that they give you free Mexi Nuggets. Do they call them Mexi Nuggets still? At the time, they called them Mexi Nuggets. Maybe they call them Tater Tots, I don't know. But at the time, free Mexi Nuggets, and that was tip enough. Many people will go and work at coffee shops or whatever and get to keep the tips. I was like, no! I get free Mexi Nuggets. And that's why I stayed at Taco Bell for 2 flipping years while I was in high school. Yeah. No, I did. That was my first job, Taco Bell. I started at the lowest rung, and now, ha ha ha, the multi-millionaire that I am. Look at me, the internet sensation. I can blow smoke rings, and I have jazzy suspenders. What can I say? You know, I probably showed you this. I told you this anecdote once in the past, but one of the things we used to do at Taco Bell is if we had an unruly customer come through the drive-thru, and they were really crass, really mean, and they acted in an ungentlemanly way, we would take the hot fire and mild sauce packets. They looked like ketchup packets, and we would roll up the tip, twist it really tight, so that all the fluid was all on one end, and it was just about to burst. And then we would wait for the evil drive-thru customer to drive away. And then when they weren't looking, we would lean out the drive-thru window with the rolled up packet of hot fire or mild sauce and throw it at the back window of the driver, where it would explode all over his car, getting hot fire and mild sauce everywhere. And we never got caught. Loranica says he remembers this story. Okay, I've told it once before. But that was a fun memory. It made working at Taco Bell worth it. Also, I was introduced to Metallica when I worked at Taco Bell. I had previously, at the age of 15, never heard of Metallica. And I was introduced to Metallica at Taco Bell. Yeah. I started working there back when they released the Star Wars movies. Not the first time, of course, because I wasn't even born then. But when they released the new and updated and improved Star Wars movies, I recall working at Taco Bell when that happened, because they started to come out with all of these toys. And I remember taking as many as I could. You could there. We had extras at Taco Bell, so it wasn't wrong to take them. And at home, back at my mom's old house, probably still, is a big box filled with all of these Star Wars toys from Taco Bell. I could probably sell them on eBay for a couple dollars, making it totally worth my time. Anyway, memories from Taco Bell. Why am I on that right now? Goosh. Sausage23 says, Oxhorn, forgive me if this isn't classy, but you didn't happen by my heartfelt letter on Facebook. Good sir, forgive me, but yes, I have failed to see your heartfelt letter. I honestly don't check my private messages on Facebook very often. Your best bet is to send me a message here on the website using the Contact Me form or via Twitter. But I'll check it. So the very talented Jean DeJordy, who, by the way, self-published his own book and is on Amazon right now, is telling me on TweetDeck that there are some unclassy people spamming my forum. Thank you for that, John. I will go post-haste after this program, of course, and delete all of those spammers and ban them. In fact, I'm going to be doing some website enhancements soon. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Oxhorn.com, ScotchandSmokeRings.com, and of course, BloggingWithClass.com will all get revamps in the coming weeks that will make them run faster, be smoother, and block even more spammers. Have you ever bought a fake cigar made from newspaper and banana leaves? Asks JS28 with a 4 at the end. I have to admit that I've never smoked a banana peel and newspaper cigar. One of those bucket list things, I'm sure. I'll add it to mine. Bob Saget says, play the penny whistle. Alright. Where's my penny whistle? Here it is. Hey, I'll play the penny whistle. I'll play more later on. Let me know. Maybe give me some requests. Gibbs says with soul? You wanting me to play the penny whistle with soul? Alright, hold on. Let's see. I'm going to play the penny whistle with soul, alright? I've never done this before. I'm going to see if I can get some soul into my penny whistle. Alright, you all know the theme song to Final Fantasy IX? How did it go? Alright, time to play it with soul. Here it goes. The soulful version of the theme to Final Fantasy IX. There you go. The soulful version of Final Fantasy IX. Done poorly with very fat fingers because I haven't played it in probably a couple years. Bring back the classy music. Radio Dismuke. Thank you. Radio Dismuke. Yeah. How about some smoke rings? Okay, Inko Gaini says he's just drooling and can't play anymore. All that talk about that Taco Bell. Look, dude! That was what we call in the entertainment space an anecdote. And I can play. I just didn't put much soul into that one. I didn't feel like it, but I can still play. Alright, here we go. I'm going to play something. Oh man, maybe I can't play. What happened to me? Oh man, it's not like riding a bike. If you stop playing for a while, you'll lose a bit of your edge. Does this mean I'm going to have to practice my penny whistle every single day? Every single day so that I am polished for when asked randomly on my show to play the penny whistle. Alright, what else do I know? What do I remember? Come on, think, Brandon. You knew like 12 songs. 12 whole songs. Can you remember any of them? Oh, major kudos to anyone who can tell what video game this song is from. My bet is that no one will be able to guess what video game that is from. I'll give you a hint. It's from an MMO. An old MMO. But not as old as Ultima Online. There you go. That's the only hint I'm giving you. Probably gave it away. But, there you go. See if you guys can guess that one. I still have the ash. Look at that. It's stuck to the end. It hasn't fallen off yet. That is the quality of a fantastic cigar. RuneScape? No. Earthbound? No. Age of Conan? No. EverQuest? No. Ultimate 7 The Blackgate? No. Man, no one played this game. Am I the only one that played this game? Elder Scrolls? No. D&D? No. Star Wars Galaxies? No. Dark Age of Camelot! Nathan Holyhammer says Dark Age of Camelot. Congratulations, that was from Dark Age of Camelot. Now, major double kudos to the person who can tell me what town you had to ride into for that song to play in the background. It only played for one town. When you rode on your horse into that town, that song played. Kudos to the person who can guess it. Camelot? No. Blackwater? No. This is really hard, I know. It's incredibly obscure. If anyone can actually guess this, I'm going to be incredibly impressed. $20 bill, holla, says, hey, what cigar is that? Just joined the channel. You might have mentioned it already. My friend, this is a La Flor Dominicana Double Ligero cigar. Fantastic cigar, by the way. I haven't even mentioned how much I'm enjoying the flavor. This is a great cigar. Pony Island? No. Hibernia? No, it wasn't Hibernia. It was Albion, so that should make it easier. It was an Albion town, and you rode through the town on your horse. 2003. Oh, the memories of 2003. No, I seriously spent like 2 years of my life playing Dark Age of Camelot. That's the one game I allowed myself to get addicted to. Shunned all social activities. Failed at college. No, I didn't actually fail at college. I got my degree. But no, it was not Midgard. Midgard was one of the factions, Bob Saget. There was Hibernia, Midgard, and Albion. This was a town within Albion that you rode into, and it played this song. I'm going to have to give it away in a minute if someone can't guess it. Nethala Holyhammer says, Oxhorn, my birthday is a week from today. I'm going to be turning 17. For my birthday, I want an in-game party with the guild and me. You want me to go? I would love to, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to hop onto the game. I think I was last online 3 months ago, something like that. Maybe if I remember, okay? Inko Guinea says, I can't remember, I'm not that old. Ouch. Oof. Oof. Right in the heart. Oof. I am getting a few gray beard hairs, actually. I'm fairly ancient. But men do not pluck their gray beard hairs. They sport them as a symbol of pride and wisdom. West Bromwich? No. Alright. It was? Ludlow. The town of Ludlow, which was one of the first towns you arrived at as a Highlander in the game. Ludlow. Exists only in my memory. Mortus fan says, Dear Oxhorn, my sister's birthday is in 2 days and she's sitting within earshot. Could you please give her a birthday shout out? Yes. You might want to sit her closer because I'm going to yell and she may not hear it. But happy birthday! Birthday! Mortus fan's sister, turning an age of some sort. Congratulations for turning that age soon, in a few days. Happy birthday to you from ScotchAndSmokeRinks.com. W. Randoran says, dude, I've had 3 gray hairs since I was 8. My friend, you are speaking to the choir. I mean, under this part of my head. I've got quite a few gray hairs, and my beard has more than its fair share. You can't see them yet, but they're in hiding. Right in there. I think I've got one in there somewhere. Silver beard hairs. Seriously, in 5 years, all gray. Probably. I'm just saying. Could be gray. JS284 says, seriously though, can we name your beard? You want to name it? I haven't even thought of naming my beard yet. The Ginger says, I second JS284's movement. You want to name my beard? Okay. You guys can vote on it. Go to ScotchAndSmokeRinks.com. There's a chat going on there. You guys can name my beard, and I will happily go with it if you guys come to an agreement. Bob? No, I'm not going to name my beard Bob. Hello, everybody. This is Oxhorn and Bob. No, it doesn't work, right? You gotta have a better name than that. The Beast? Maybe. Pecan Pie? Maybe. Gorak? You want me to name my beard Gorak? Big Bushy? Wilson? Wilson! Old Faithful? Sven? You guys are very creative, I have to say. The Bacon Holder. Hey, that's actually, that's a good one. Alright. While you guys are thinking of the name for my beard, Zug Zug, I actually like Zug Zug. Hello, I am Oxhorn, and this is Zug Zug. It's pretty good. While you guys are thinking of a beard name, guess what time it is? It's time for a commercial! Hooray! Commercial break, Smoke Rings. Not all of you are seeing it right now, I understand. But some of you are. I can't help it. It lines my pocketbook. That's right, I am an evil capitalist. An evil capitalist interrupting my own program for a shameless monetary timeout. Dave Boy says, why Oxhorn? Oh, because I'm just evil and I want to make money. Eco Genie says, I vote for Zug Zug. Zug Zug's a good name. I gotta admit, I would go for it. Cheers, ladies and gents. Bottoms up, whatever you're drinking today. Whether it's a classy gentlemanly beverage or a classy, not 21 yet, gentlemanly beverage, cheers. Old Roper, Gorak, and Zug Zug. These are the ones. Another one for Zug Zug. You guys really like Zug Zug. I gotta say, I'm warming up to Zug Zug. $20 bill says, what drink is that, my friend? I am drinking a gentlemanly beverage called Scotch. The particular brand is a Scoresby blended Scotch whiskey. Normally I prefer a single malt Scotch whiskey, but because my pocketbook is not lined with gold as it once was, I am sadly forced to buy the $13 bottle kind, which is a blended Scotch whiskey, which is still fairly good. Of all the Scotches that I've tried that are blended, this is my favorite, Scoresby. But I do enjoy a good Glenfiddich. I enjoy Lafroig. Both of them are fantastic Scotches. If I had my druthers, as they say, I would probably have a Glenfiddich or a Droig. Ledroig. Alright, I'm going to get some perfect smoke rings before the show is over. Perfect. Look at that ash. This is a fine cigar. So for those who don't know, the quality of a good cigar is that the ash stays on for a very long time. We're already past the inch mark. That means this is a high quality smokable. Yes, Chris Melton. I will tap that ash. Totally haven't heard that one before. I will get some perfect ones. So, Zug Zug, you guys are okay. Alright, yep, Zug Zug it is. It seems like we have a consensus here. Everybody, I'd like to introduce you to Zug Zug. Okay, there we go. Set in stone, right? What the heck? What is that noise? Why is there a noise? Oh, it's an ad. I had to suffer through my own ad? Okay, now I understand why you guys are upset. Ads! They're horrible. Horrible ads. Line my pockets with horrible ads. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me to talk about contests. So, for those of you who submitted entries to the contest, I posted the winners to the contest last week during the show. Go to Oxhorn.com and you will see all of the winners, including all of the runner-ups. I mailed all of your packages last week, and I have to say, it cost about $170 to ship all those packages. Not that I'm complaining. It was totally worth it. We had over 130 submissions. I gave away thousands of dollars worth of prizes donated to me by Blizzard and, of course, Gunner, our very fantastic sponsor. But man, I didn't expect to have to spend so much on shipping. And it's really the international winners. We had like 5 different people win from the United Kingdom and Norway. We had 1 winner from the Philippines. And it's expensive to ship to all of those different international places. To my American winners, you probably got your prize already. To my international winners, it's going to be up to 5 weeks before you get your stuff. I'm sorry, that's just the way it goes. I wasn't going to sit there and spend $100 for every single package. I used the cheapest shipping method possible, and I still ended up spending almost $200 on shipping. So, thank you so much for participating. I do really appreciate it. But your gifts are going to take a while to show up. So, that's the way it goes. I already gave away all the beta keys. For the runners-up, you deserve a beta key, and I have your beta keys. I just haven't emailed them to you yet. So stay tuned. I saved all your contact information. I will send you beta keys to Mists of Pandaria before the beta ends. So I guess I got to do that tonight, huh? Because it's going to end pretty soon. Yeah. Oster Cactus says, did you send all the beta keys to the runner-ups? No, I haven't even sent them yet. Don't worry, runners-up, my lame friends, I will, my fine friends, I will send them to you. I don't know why I said lame. It was because somebody on chat said cheap. Look, Inco Genie said cheap Oxhorn is still epic. Look, I'm not cheap. And it's a lame comment to say that. I'm just frugal. Frugal. What is it that the Boy Scouts say? Thrifty. Those are positive connotations. Repackaging of the word cheap, I might say. JS284 says, do you ever think you will use Kickstarter in the future to fund a project? Yes. And in fact, I have a few ideas in mind. Who here would like to go to OxCon? OxCon 2012. Who would go to OxCon? Raise your hand. Oh, I see all those hands. No, I don't. You have to say something. I am hopefully someday going to be getting an OxCon together. I have a number of sponsors already lined up, a bunch of events already lined up. The idea is just getting the funds together. It would be pretty expensive, and that is why I would probably use a combination of Kickstarter and Meetup. That's the idea. Lots of people saying me, great. Martus Van says that it was rescheduled. My friends, I will be doing OxCon. Nobody else will be planning OxCon. If you want to get together as fans on your own, that's completely fine. If you want to get together as guildies on your own, that's completely fine. I can't stop you. More power to you. You have my blessing. But I will be planning OxCon. I will be releasing details of OxCon. And I will be sending invites to people who might be interested in OxCon. Oster Cactus says, what is OxCon? OxCon is in my mind. But I will be releasing details shortly. And by shortly, I mean 90 days. Quote unquote, 90 days. Green Giant says, will there be booze at OxCon? Booze. Booze is not a classy word. Instead, we will say gentlemanly beverages, or perhaps spirits. And yes, there will be spirits for those of the legal age to enjoy in such gentlemanly beverages. And for those who are under the legal age, there will be other gentlemanly beverages, like grape soda, or something. Dave Boy says, Oxhorn, best expansion so far. Wrath of the Lich King, obviously. Oh, you mean me? If there was an expansion called Oxhorn, if it would be the best, yes. If there was an expansion to World of Warcraft called Oxhorn, then yes, it would be the best expansion ever. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, and I lost my ash. It lasted for a good long while. No fault to the cigar. The cigar performed admirably. It was only my own clumsiness. Cheers.
Every night when I lie down and close my weary eyes, on my train of dreams
Someone recently asked, where is the beautiful Nova Domina and the baby Gavin? They are in the other room. I came home and baby Gavin was cranky. He was very cranky, so I rocked him and I burped him, and he is currently being fed by my beautiful wife right now in the other room. I will be having a gentlemanly dinner with all of them shortly, but until that time, I'm here to entertain you with cigars, tales, anecdotes, smoke rings, scotches, and, of course, Zug Zug. Bob Saget says, hey Ox, can you play the song Come Fly With Me? I'm assuming you're talking about the Sinatra song. Come fly with me, let's fly away. I don't know that, sadly. Mortusban says, Oxhorn, will you please review my ideas? You can speak with Nathan Allen Pinard about them since I sent him the info. I've actually talked with Nathan about it, and he said that you had approached him with information and he wanted to know if I was backing it. And I will be planning Oxhorn, or OxCon. I just want to make that clear. I have my own agenda and my own things that I want to accomplish. If you want to do your own get-together with Oxhorn fans, that's completely fine. Invite whomever you wish. But please do not say that I am sponsoring it. Please do not say that I am showing up or that I am approving it. Do your own thing. That's completely fine. And I will do my own thing. And my thing will be OxCon. I already have the domain name. Just saying. Just saying. Play some songs from the Rat Pack. I could sing some songs from the Rat Pack, but I don't think I could play them on my penny whistle. Shyster112 says, hello there, Oxhorn. I started school yesterday and it's going great so far. Congratulations. I'm glad you're enjoying school. I vote for the Cholesterol Crusader. Is he running for president? Oh, as the name for my beard? The Cholesterol Crusader? You might be happy to know that I actually have perfect cholesterol. That's right, I got back from the doctor not long ago. He tested my cholesterol and it is all completely fine. So thank you, but I'm happy to take on the title Cholesterol Crusader because I can prove that as a man with a beard as endowed as I am, or as endowed with a beard as I am, well, that could have been interpreted improperly, I happen to have fine cholesterol. So thank you, Zug Zug. Shadows says, hey Ox, can you please publish the classy music playlist you're listening to because it's epic? Yes, I'm listening to just radio right now. It's called Radio Dismuke, D-I-S-M-U-K-E, Radio Dismuke. Just Google it and you could be listening to exactly what I'm listening to right now on your own computer. Shyster112, I'm just messing with you. It was very funny. Congratulations. JS284 says, Ugh, I gotta get my wisdom teeth removed soon. It's going to hurt. It is going to hurt. I had my wisdom teeth removed back in like 2006, and it hurt. So when I had my wisdom teeth removed, they put a little local anesthesia into my gums, and then this really tiny Vietnamese lady with a pair of clamps, like, got on a table, hovered over me, grabbed both wisdom teeth in her paws, and just started yanking and yanking and yanking, and chipped my wisdom teeth. Then she had to get in with tiny needle nose pliers and pick out the pieces from my gums. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm probably making this worse for you. Yeah. Well, good luck with that. Have a good time with your wisdom teeth when they're taken out. I hope I didn't ruin anything for you. Don't worry about it. Don't think about what I just said. Think about how easy it's going to be. It's going to be like just popping things out of your gums. It's not going to hurt at all. Yep, T-Lad says I had my wisdom teeth removed last year. It was simple. Lasted 15 minutes. Good. My experience was different, but whatever. Inko Genie says Oxhorn is the soul of our brave Taran weeping for no BlizzCon this year. Indeed it is. I was so bummed when I heard that there was no BlizzCon this year. BlizzCon for me is not just a celebration of Blizzard's wonderful games. It's that, but it's so much more, because when I go to BlizzCon I get to meet with all of my awesome fans. And I have to admit, every single time I've gone to BlizzCon, I've met some of the most amazing people who have come up for me for pictures and autographs, and some of them to give me gifts. I've had fans give me penny whistles, patches, all sorts of wonderful things. I had someone give me a year's free subscription to World of Warcraft, just being wonderful and nice. So I love going to BlizzCon for that. And also because I get to meet other fine fellows in the machinima community. Jesse Cox and Clint Hackelman from Mind Flame, and Wow Krendor and Cranius, all of the great names in machinima and music are always there, and it's always just a blessing to get to spend time with them and have gentlemanly beverages and classy stogies. So, yes, I'm really bummed that there's no BlizzCon this year, but there will probably be one in the future sometime.
Drive into your nearest Gulf gasoline station. Ask the dealer to give you the famous Gulf Screen Oil Test. You take one drop out of your crankcase, put it on the filter paper of the tester drop, and you can see for yourself whether the oil needs change.
Green Giant says I was playing drinking games with Oxhorn and Clint at BlizzCon 11. That was fun. No, yeah, it was 2010. It wasn't 2011, it was 2010 when we went to that party. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Good times.
Small cost of having the crankcase flushed with crankcase cleaning oil. It takes only a few minutes. It will thoroughly cleanse your crankcase, and you'll avoid putting fresh, clean oil in a dirty crankcase. And while you're there, don't forget that you can give your...
Yes, we are listening to retro TV commercials, or radio commercials from, like, the 30s. It's one of the things I love about this. Oh no. Oh no, I think that the gremlins that have possessed my machine are going to make us have another commercial. No, spare us, evil computer gremlins. Don't make us have another commercial. No! I know, what can I say? I have an inner troll in my heart. And it only comes out when I play commercials in my own show. I kind of feel bad. Kind of. T-Led says, yay, no ads for me. Ah, well, at least I got some of you. That's right, for those of you who are on Facebook and prefer to send messages on Facebook, if you're at scotchandsmokerings.com, there is a Facebook comment form that you can use to send me messages, and I will, of course, read those. If you scroll a little bit down, you're going to see the comment form there, and that's where I'm answering those questions. Thomas Anna says, Oxhorn, you might want to check your wish list. Some of the items are duplicates, and others are not available. Great, thanks for letting me know. Some people have sent me those already, and I will, of course, remove them from my wish list. So, thank you for that. One of the drawbacks of a boss cigar like this is that you're only a third of the way through it, and the show's already over. And you've got so much more to get through. Michael W. says, Oxhorn, I think you should consider making Panda on. panda on. Apply directly to a panda. I like it. It's got a ring to it. Ostrich Cactus says, will you do another contest sometime? It was so much fun. Absolutely. I've got a whole bunch of great contest ideas. Oh, this is another thing. Thank you so much for reminding me. So Blizzard has contacted me, and they have 10 tickets to their convention in China. They're doing some sort of big gaming extravaganza in China, and they gave me 10 tickets to give away. Now, I'm happy to give them on a first-come, first-served basis. However, please only request one if you, number one, are old enough to go, because this is an international flight, to China. 2, you have to fund the entire thing yourself. Blizzard is not going to pay for your airfare or your hotel accommodations. So feel free to request a ticket if you are able to go, and I will be sure to give it to you. Use the contact form and say that you want a ticket, and I will do my best to get one to you. I only have 10 to give away, though, so the first 10, get them. Ostracactus says it's lagging and he can't hear me. Is anyone else having a problem with the audio fidelity? Mortis Fan says, Dear Oxhorn, I would like to apologize about the OxCon thing. I had no idea you were planning it until today. No worries, my friend, no worries. I'm so glad that we've got fans like you who are proactive and are working on your own things. Don't worry about it. No big deal. I'm working on my own thing. Feel free to work on your own thing. Completely fine. Nope, a little? Okay, so I'm assuming it's not on my end. The audio issue is probably on an internet connection on your end. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm recording a flawless version of this show, which will be uploaded to YouTube post-haste. Post-haste. So you'll be able to rewatch it later. T-Led says, save the cigar for next show. Sadly, the way cigars work is once you cut it right there, it immediately starts to degrade in quality. So you have to light it immediately or else it will get stale. And you don't want to smoke a stale cigar. If you smoke a stale cigar, it tends to leave a very bitter taste in your mouth. In fact, if you light a cigar and you let it go out and then you relight it, you're done. The cigar is completely wasted. As soon as the fire goes out, it immediately starts to degrade in quality. So once you light a cigar, you got to smoke it all the way through, or else it's not any good. Yogurt101 says, will you return to WoW ever? Of course, my friend. I have plenty of machinima ideas in my mind, some that are already in production that I am working on getting out to you, fine ladies and gentlemen. So don't you worry. I, of course, am not going to abandon World of Warcraft. I will continue to play it and produce fine content for you ladies and gentlemen to enjoy. Alright, you guys are wanting me to do the smoke ship, right? Here's the deal. I'll do the smoke ship, but I won't end the show immediately because I got a ways to get through. I'll probably text my wife to see if she wants me to finish this right now, if she needs me. But if not, I'll continue to do the program. So smoke ship ideas, feel free to give me the smoke ship ideas of your choice, and I will do my very best to blow them into existence. Nethalo Holyhammer says, smoke ship idea. Zug Zug and Oxhorn are attacked by pandas. Baby Gavin with a gas mask so he doesn't breathe in the smoke grows into giant size and saves his father. That's really cute. I like that idea. Laurenica says, future ox with a long gray beard practicing his petty whistle in a hybrid Kodo drawn by derby-shaped bacon-armored tanks shooting gnomes and panda blood taco sauce at impolite people out of a golden cannon. Oh, you guys, you crack me up every time. That's actually a really good one. I might have to do that one. Michael W. says, Ox and Gavin fighting evil pandas who try to steal all the bacon. Then, Bean releases the Kraken who eats all the pandas and spits them into the sea. Another very good one. Evil Angel JS says it's 4:06 a.m. here on the Isle of Man. I gotta say, I'm just really pleased that someone from the Isle of Man is watching this program. I have to say, on my bucket list is to go to the Isle of Man. I hear that, what's his name? The fellow who plays Gimli in Lord of the Rings lives on the Isle of Man. So I'm going to ask the annoying tourist question. Have you ever met him? Have you shaken his hand? Have you sat down to tea with him? Just curious. C. Sarams says Oxhorn and his new baby, and his newly born beard Zug Zug go onto a bacon ship with a derby-shaped sail running on pure unicorn waste. Ooh, that is a little fecal. Oh, you mean unicorn waste, waste as in stars and rainbows? Oh, okay. Well, then that makes sense. Evil Angel JS says sadly no. Well, it's a bummer. If you ever do, shake his hand or something for me. Ironbark says Oxhorn and the gang in an airship hovering over an area where pandas and elves have to fight to the death, while the invisible pink unicorn stalks them all, throwing bacon bombs from the nether realm. Amazing. There's a whole lot packed in that one smoke ship idea. Mad Strand Peter on Twitter says, when WoW is at its 20th expansion, because it likely will you then let your son make one of the new magic fluffy unicorn rabbits? No, by then it's going to be a Facebook game, right? Right, by then it's just going to be a point-and-click Facebook game with microtransactions. Yeah, that'll be the World of Warcraft of 20 years from now. Just saying. Alright, ladies and gents, I really, really enjoyed all of your smoke ship ideas. I think I'm going to have to go with the Lanicus's. It was really well done. So, future Oxhorn with a long gray beard named Zug Zug, practicing his penny whistle in a hybrid Kodo-drawn derby-shaped bacon-armored tank, shooting gnomes and pandas. Blood taco sauce. No, it's taco sauce made from gnome and panda blood. Okay. Shooting them at impolite people out of a golden cannon. Nicely done. Here we go. Oh, that wasn't it. I was just... Alright, here we go. Smoke ship! Smoke ship! Wow! Whew! Thick haze, but if you blinked, you missed it. For the briefest of moments, you saw a vision of me in the future with a long gray beard, practicing my penny whistle while riding a hybrid Kodo drawn by a derby-shaped bacon-armored tank while I'm shooting packets filled with gnome and panda blood at the windshields of impolite people out of a golden cannon. Thank you very much. That was a fantastic idea. The Ginger says, sorry, what is a smoke ship? You just saw it. That's right. I hope you saw the visage that was before you, the diorama of activity that I blew into existence for a brief moment of time. If you didn't catch it, feel free to watch the replay when I post it up on YouTube later. It's there. You'll see it. Nice. Oh, this is a good song. Blue Moon. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. I think I'm going to go have dinner with my beautiful family. Thank you very much for coming to this week's episode of Scotch and Smoke Rings. Nethella Holyhammer says, Ox, I made a Zug Zug Facebook page. Nice. Is it going to be filled with pictures of this magnificent number? Quite possibly. Quite possibly. Thank you, everybody, for coming to this week's episode of Scotch and Smoke Rings. Fall off on Twitch TV says you're cute. Oh my gosh. I hope you are female. Just saying. I hope you are female. But married, what can I say? Off the market. But you know what? We have a fantastic episode all planned for you next week. Same Ox time, same Ox channel. ScotchandSmokerings.com. Feel free to show up next week if you want to support this program by buying something from my wish list at the top of ScotchandSmokerings.com. Feel free. I will be in your debt. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming, and be sure, my friends, to stay classy.